Don't touch me.
I won't.
I always have to stroke this.
Every time.
I don't know why. It's
just ready for, that means you're ready for the video.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's become the thing.
I can see how often you stroke it because of the ring marks.
Yeah, I know. It's where it does catch, actually. Welcome back to another episode of Off the Hook. And once again, we're in the kitchen.
That hurt my wrist when you did that.
A bit harder than
Jesus.
So we are back with, yet again, another cocking video.
Cocking video.
Another cocking video. And this time on our radar is Auntie Jackie.
Auntie Jackie is another terrible chef on TikTok that you sent us. And her speciality is cooking frozen meals or frying frozen ready meals and adding our own little mix to them.
Everything seems to take place in one pan.
Yes.
As well.
And a lot of salt,
yes.
I've heard.
Salt and pep.
Yes.
I think it's up to you. I don't mind.
How many dishes are we doing?
We've got 2 from the finest Auntie Jackie.
Auntie Jackie's finest. All right, well, I'll go first.
Excellent.
And what's the first one?
Steak.
Steak.
For good steak.
Oh, no.
Yes. Let's do this.
Did we buy any steak? Thank you.
It makes me
you can
sad.
feel it and feel that it's good steak. Right, so I have got my joint. This is meant to be a tomahawk steak, and essentially it is a tomahawk steak. It's exactly the same, except it doesn't have the large bone, which they do. I tried to get one, but they were just under stock anyway. But it's exactly the same type of meat.
It seems like a crying shame.
Yes.
To have to use that.
This joint cost me £40, and we're about to boil it.
I know. It makes me feel really.
Let's have a look at it, shall we? This is from the Beacon Tail in Hastings. Brilliant.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at that texture of that meat.
Look at that.
Look at that. That is juicy. The texture on that is amazing.
And we're about to ruin it.
It smells nice and clean.
Oh, look how thick it is as well.
Look at that. That is absolutely fantastic. And all I want to do now is season that and rub it in something.
Put it on the barbecue outside.
Yeah. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to put it in boiling water.
This shows our commitment to these videos.
It's hard to do.
It is.
It really is. So what does she do first? So, as you see in the video, it has a long piece of bone that comes off it, so it doesn't quite sit in the pan properly. So I'm going to angle this and try and cook it the same way she does, because ours has been deboned. Right, so to make up for the length of bone, we have trimmed it down, so it's got a little bit of bone sticking out, and I am now going to boil this steak. We even had, like, trouble whilst defleshing this bone, thinking, shall we just cut a little bit of steak off for later, but we can't, we're not allowed. This is really hard for us. So here we go. Oh, look at the way, the texture, the way it bounces and moves. That is fucking aged beef.
Slap it.
Oh, God. Right, she pours boiling water on it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it in the boiling water and then rest it like so. And so it all doesn't go in, which is exactly what she does. And you can see that it's now changing colour. Look at that. That is grim.
How long do we give, do you reckon?
Don't know. I'm going to have a look.
She says again. Oh, there's
okay,
more.
So before she turns it over, she pours, this woman has a thing for salt, and she pours an ungodly amount of it on to the steak, and she also peppers it. I'm also just going to baste the top of this with hot water.
I've never seen you so sad. You're like, I'm trying to make the best.
I'll tell you what though, the broth that's going to come out of this bone.
Oh, that's true. Nobody else has ever done this to that piece of meat.
No, I am going to turn it over. Right, so this is no joke. You can see the video. This is how much salt she pours in. And that's not the end of it. Where's the pepper? And then ridiculous amounts of pepper. There you go. That's about right. Shit. It doesn't give any timings, nothing. We just turn it over when I think it's the same colour, basically, and just keep basting the hot peppery water onto it. Brilliant.
Sadness.
Sadness. Alright, I am going to get a frying pan. She has a frying pan that isn't washed. That looks like it has 5 of the previous meals still on it. We don't have that, but we can put a bit of oil in it.
Yeah, you can use the silver handled one. That's the one you want for that. Actually, that looks unwashed.
That's perfect.
Hold on, that one.
Will has to clean it. He can't commit to it that bad.
No, that's going to do my head in. Cannot have that.
That is boiling away. Look at that. That is the saddest thing I've ever done. There you go. She has quite a lot in there. Looks quite, like perfect, expensive.
Yeah, like, this is really nice.
So that's ready to go to transfer that to there. But before she does that, she does turn it over. You see, it's actually starting to bleed out. All the stock is getting pushed out.
Look at this. Oh, no job. I wonder how long though. I suppose we've got to leave it for a bit.
It's starting to look like the colour that she has in there. Okay, that is looking like the colour.
Right.
So we're going to get this pan. I think the only thing that we're not doing is not having a pan that looks like it's been cooked in for 6 months and not washed.
I've noticed a lot of the bad chefs have that though. I don't know why.
I am going to get the water off of it. Look at that. It's pale. It's just pale, soggy ass meat.
Salty meat.
Makes me want to go vegan, you know. Okay, now we're going to put that in. Brilliant. She does have a lot of, she looks like she has a mixture in there. We'll put a bit more oil in there. Alright, so she turns it over, but she also then proceeds to
Not
put
again. She
an
doesn't salt it
ungodly
again.
amount of salt.
Did she salt it again?
Yep, this is how much. I've watched it twice to make sure.
Oh.
Right, and then the pepper is even worse. And then when she turns it over, she doesn't do it to the other side. She's just done it on one side, which is brilliant. No specification on how long, but it doesn't look like she's had it on there that long.
Oh, the sad part is, look at the caramelisation.
Yeah, look at all the fat burning, rendering it down inside the meat and all that flavour. And to make a bone, we've also cut off the fat, which, you know, just drizzles into anything that you're making and it makes it just taste amazing. Suffering with this, I really am. Fucking cow died to be treated like a bastard. Right, so
I think
next.
we've turned that piece of beef into a victim.
Oh, so next, she's gone and got some mushrooms, and it looks like she has sliced some of them, and then some of them are whole. So I'll do like a, you know.
Oh, guys, what you can't smell how good that actually smells.
Yeah, it's. I'm trying to ignore it, if I'm honest. Yeah, she's kind of left them all a bit big and clunky. Yeah, I'll leave one whole. Right, and then all she does is she takes them and just chucks them in, like that. I think that's enough. Okay, and then what's she throwing after that? God, it's so sad. Oh, and we've actually tracked down, the next thing she does, a tin of new potatoes. This is the exact brand she uses in the video. And she just tips them out of the tin.
Is there any liquid in that?
I was gonna, yeah, it's like full of liquid, but I think she's definitely drained hers. So whilst that's being assaulted,
It looks weird. Oh, they're playing with our emotions at the moment, these ones.
yeah.
Oh, no.
More salt and pepper. There we go. Ungodly amounts all over of salt. I'm gonna have fucking salt poisoning. And ungodly amounts of black pepper. It's not even the nice grinded pepper that you normally would put on a steak. I think I need a bit more.
I need more oil.
Yeah, more oil. It's swimming in it, bro. And that is it. She doesn't even like baste it or anything. She just simply moves them around to try and, I guess, cook them evenly. Oh, it's give everything to try and not turn that bit of beef over.
Surprisingly, I don't know how you're managing it, but you're actually making it look pretty good.
I'm following the recipe, and yeah, and she leaves it in there for a while. Because those potatoes, like, they gotta at least cook a little bit. Oh my god.
It's abuse, isn't it, really? That is animal abuse, I reckon.
And normally in these things, we're making jokes and we're laughing. This genuinely
Yeah.
makes me sad to do that to a piece of meat of that calibre. I want to donate to it. £5 a month. That's what
I expect to see it on an advert any day now.
Yeah. Alright, those potatoes, I reckon just a couple more minutes.
That wasn't covered in arse, it would be amazing.
Tell you what, like, to celebrate the channel's recent success, guys, because everything's been going up on the channel because of you guys. I think we will do a cooking video where we come back and we cook these meals properly.
Yes.
And this is definitely going to be one on the list because I want to cook one of these. I think we can come up with a few tomahawk recipes that'll make you moist.
Absolutely.
Right, I think that's as good as it's ever going to be. Puts it on a really shit plastic plate. I think it deserves a better plate, if I'm honest. There we go. Look at that. Now normally, with meat like this, you let it rest. Any beef, you let it soak up all the flavour and you baste it with good stuff, not just oil and pepper.
I can see the sadness. I've never seen you so sad. Your hands, you like literally can't stop them moving.
It's actually triggering me. And then she just gets it out of the pan, doesn't let it rest at all. Not that there's much flavour in there. And she just painfully, most of the video is her just fingering these onto the plate.
So this is what she feeds her husband after he's worked a 14-hour shift.
Yeah, in the description of the video, it said tomahawk steak for my husband after a 14-hour shift. Well, after a 14-hour shift, I would divorce you.
I think he'd go back to work.
Yes, I'll do a further 14 hours. Oh my god. All right, but we got the gist. All the fucking water out of that meat that's just mixed with the oil.
Taste test.
Taste test.
We're done. Right.
Yep.
This is so thick for the amount of time. You know that's going to be raw in there.
Of course it is, because she's fucking pan fried it at an angle. Go for the outer bits, that's what I do. Now I can't eat potatoes because they make me ill, but I can eat the mushrooms and the...
It's raw.
It's a bit raw.
Okay, but I'm just going to...
Is it salty?
So salty.
Is it really salty?
Oh, so salty.
What's the texture like?
The texture is incredible.
Yeah?
Alright, the actual texture is really good. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to swallow that. It's actually burning in my mouth. Remember the salt chip?
Oh!
That's what I mean. Remember the salt chip tones?
The pepper! 14-hour shift, you've got to come and have...
No.
You know when you see a slug on your doorstep, you pour salt on it? That's the inside of my mouth.
I promise you, if you ever come home to this from a partner who's made it for you, they do not love you.
Of course.
They want you to go away.
It's fucking raw. Look!
It is still a bit mooey.
Try one of the mushrooms.
I've just tried one of the potatoes. The potatoes are like just potatoes. Oh, it's so bad. So you know, it wouldn't be terrible if you didn't. Right. Okay. That was better, yeah. Yeah. That's the best bit.
Okay, right. Bon appetit.
Good luck. Texture, but it's just so salty. See what I mean? Texture's okay-ish.
Shit.
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, because the outside is really hard and lumpy, because she's like seared it and boiled it. And the inside has had no treatment. That needs basting and cooking properly. It deserves it.
I can feel my blood pressure going up by looking at it.
Yeah. Oh, the salt.
Do you know, if she didn't salt it, it'd actually be okay, wouldn't it?
But it shows you that the way we've cooked this is awful, and it's still kind of tastes good if she hadn't put the salt and pepper on it. So if you did it properly, imagine the taste.
That's true. And also, because that beef's so good anyway, it's sort of held its own, surprisingly.
Well, we're only going to throw it out. Can we salvage it?
This is definitely one of the ones that we're going to do properly.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the list.
Can we not, like, just cut a bit off and...
No, it's tempting, isn't it? I might have to do something with it.
Make burger out of it, maybe?
Do anything. Maybe just we'll cut the crust off where it's all salty. Right.
Oh, devastating. Well, that was awful. What's the next one she's going to ruin?
So the next one is Auntie Jackie's orange chicken.
What? I actually like orange chicken.
Oh, you're not going to like this orange chicken.
Oh, I actually feel down. I feel down.
And me.
After doing that.
It's sad.
My mouth is dry. I need water. That's so much salt.
Do you know what? I'm going to try and see if I can recover some of this.
Did you used to work in a butcher's?
I did when I was younger. A lot younger. And then, if I can somehow... Need sharpening, granted, this knife.
It does.
But now...
See, now at least if you know...
We've got something.
Yeah, you can do a nice big fat steak with that.
I'm not wasting it.
No.
Right, my turn now, guys, and we are doing Auntie Jackie's orange chicken.
What ingredients have you got, Will?
Oh, the ingredients. As you would expect, frozen chicken. Rock hard. Got to wash that in a minute, which is always awkward. Squash. Never seen that in any form of orange chicken in my life. Super noodles, pepper. I'm sure there's bound to be some salt somewhere, and oranges.
Let's get cooking.
Let's do it. Okay, so let's see what she starts with. No. Okay, the first thing she does is she takes frozen chicken that looks exactly like that. It's even got all the white crystally bits all over it.
Frozen.
And then she goes over to here. She takes her washing up liquid.
What?
And she pours it on her chicken.
No. Why? Why?
I don't know. Remember, guys, we do this so you don't have to. So please don't copy eating fairy liquid. Oh, wait. Okay. So this makes it even better. Do you know where the salt is? While she's poured fairy liquid on it, she then puts hot water from the tap directly onto the chicken, like this. So we just let this get a bit warm. So she pours it on like that. Is that frozen? I think that's literally that fairy liquid is frozen. And then while she's doing that, she adds salt to it.
Why?
I have no idea.
Does she think it defrosts it, maybe?
Possibly. I'm just going to let that sort of carry on for a bit.
Is this part of the video?
This is part of the video. If they watch it, when they watch the snippets in between, why do people wash meat? I've seen this quite a lot.
It's a weird trend.
Chicken, I think chicken in particular, they tend to wash.
Don't wash your chicken in the fucking sink.
I'm going to put a load of cold water in there and just let that... Yeah, because surely this is like spreading chicken juice everywhere.
It's just not good.
Right, so there's our nicely washed chicken. She takes her frozen chicken.
There we go.
And then she just... Exactly like that. I'm just going to wash my hands.
In fairy liquid chicken.
I've never washed meat in fairy liquid in my life. Of course, it's Auntie Jackie, isn't it? So, Auntie Jackie, before she turns anything on...
An ungodly amount of salt, let me guess. Yep. What is her obsession with salt?
Salts it. And then...
She can't have taste buds.
Pepper.
Yeah, get the pepper. Pepper's over there.
Pepper on there. And then... Pepper.
Yep. that made me laugh. I enjoyed that.
Then just peppers it. Excellent. Right, let's carry on, shall we?
What was that?
We're doing it exact, remember?
Yeah.
So she then takes a knife, sort of flicks the chicken over, and then scrapes her knife down it a few times. And then she does the whole procedure.
And the hob's not even on yet?
Again, no.
Oh, just more salt.
More salt.
Yeah.
More pepper. Oh, I've just remembered. You've got to eat this first.
Oh, it's chicken as well. I'm going to die.
Right, and then what? Now she puts some oil in. Okay, right. This This isn't getting any better for you, by the way. I'm going to turn the heat on, because if we don't start cooking this, then she does her usual thing, which is like masses of oil.
Loads of oil, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's not what this kitchen was built for.
No, it really wasn't. I've got a real thing about raw chicken as well.
Yeah, chicken, if you get that wrong...
It's like a fear of mine.
People die.
Okay, mixed stage, 1 orange. Oh, at least that smells nice.
Yeah, nice, fresh ingredient.
I'm still trying to get over the fact of what happened to the previous one.
Yes.
Right, then if you stand here, just be relatively close in on this. From this, if you come this side, we'll get exactly what she does.
Okay.
Fuck. Oranges.
Splash me with oil.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I think you needed a bigger pan, no?
No, I think that's what they went in. Hold on. Oh. She seasons it with a little bit more stuff, which is paprika.
Oh, of course. Why not? It's got a taste of something.
I remember when I got salmonella. It was in this fucking kitchen. Sprinkles over the top, like that.
It's still frozen.
It's still frozen. It's going to be frozen for a while. Okay. And she sprinkles over that, and then.
Oh,
Shit.
that is horrendous. Bit more paprika.
More paprika, obviously, to make it better. And then we just carry on, I think. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Squash.
Right.
But not a little bit of squash.
I'm just seeing how uncooked that is. Wow. Oh, that's really going to be orangey.
And then she lets it cook for a bit.
Brilliant.
Come back to us in a minute. I'm trying to, like, separate them. It's not really doing anything.
No, it's still frozen.
Oh, God, everything's sort of splitting and just based. I'll do what you did,
yeah,
just baste.
baste it and then it might unfreeze it.
Microwave's still in the kitchen, by the way.
Yeah, see,
There it is.
look at that.
Boil
See?
that horrible ass meat we just killed as well.
Yeah. Next one, we're going to get the freezer in here.
I'm making progress. It's starting to separate. I've managed to get with a bit of perseverance. Oh God, that was my knife. A bit of perseverance and a bit of elbow grease.
How frozen is that chicken?
There we go. Still looks terrible.
We might have half a chance now of cooking that meat.
You've got, like, healthcare, right? Private.
Kind of.
It's just the NHS. Right, so what we've had to do to try and get this to cook, because everything was frozen inside, is I've had to cut them into bits and then cut the bits into bits. And you wouldn't believe that these, I'll show you, right? So this has been cooking now for all that time. If I cut into this, right, look, it is still completely raw
Yeah.
in the middle.
And in my videos, guys, when you see me go mental about it being raw and then cooking it from frozen and it doesn't cook through in the middle when they just put it in a pan, this is proof.
Yeah, this is exactly
Do not
it.
follow these recipes and think, oh, this is good. Don't cook frozen chicken in the pan, please.
No, thaw it first. It's
no.
stone cold.
It's
I can
still
literally
cold
stick
and
my
it's
finger
been in the
it.
pan now for a good 10 minutes. It's still raw. And I'm not eating raw chicken, I don't care.
Oh no, none of us are eating raw chicken. Okay, so I think we're fine. This has taken forever,
Yeah.
by the way. And then just take some of these and just throw them in,
Exactly like that.
just like that.
Beautiful. Is that orange chicken though?
No,
It's not, is it?
I've never. Look how much squash.
Yeah.
Do you know? Can you remember when you was like a kid and you drank squash? If you put too much in,
Yeah.
it used to hurt.
Yeah.
That's all in there. That is all just liquid squash and oil. And fuck, I don't know what that is now. I don't know what to call it anymore. It's not orange chicken.
It's a ringe.
It's a ringe. Getting soft. Yay. Still looks
That's
terrible.
weird.
Still looks absolutely terrible. Chicken's finally getting there though. Oranges are turning to like mush. It's not any way to cook, guys. Do not. Just don't do it. Let us do it instead. Yum.
If we die...
You get to eat this first.
Brilliant.
Okay, so actually there is another ingredient as well, which is black peppercorn. She puts quite a lot in actually. A good...
Just raw peppercorns?
Just raw whole peppercorns. They just get sprinkled in there. Oh, can you imagine what it's going to be like biting into one of those?
Oh my God. Just with all the pepper that you've already put in.
Let's move it all around a bit. Yep, like that. Oh, and there is another one as well. Corn flour.
Corn flour?
Corn flour. That's just going to make that go thick and stodge. And the worst part of this is she puts this corn flour in just neat. So if you're going to ever thicken anything, what you want to do is just add a little bit of this to water, mix it around so it makes like a paste, and then you drop it in because that stops it from all sort of coagulating together and going all horrible.
That's what I do to make like a basic ramen at home.
That's it.
Or a chicken soup.
But now she is an absolute savage and she just pours it up like this. That's what she does. Oh, shit. Shit. I'm not happy.
No, I'm not. It makes me sad.
We've done some terrible things to food today.
Smells nice though.
And that's the thing. This is where it plays with your brain because they smell great, but they're going to give you all sorts of bum cancer.
Chicken done. That's all I care about.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty sure.
Is that the last step?
It's the last step. Should we just to be safe?
Yeah,
give
it
leave it for another couple of minutes.
Hour. Okay, and then it's time to serve.
I'll get a plate ready.
And then we will try the orange chicken.
Okay, then let's see how she serves this up because it's always going to be sad how she does it. Right, and we're finally done. Do you know Aunt Jackie is definitely one of those aunties that aren't really related.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Where
no.
like
borrows your mum's iron.
Yeah, that's comes around, borrows some sugar. Next thing you're living in her house. Right. A couple of oranges. Oh God. I don't even know what bit to do.
You could just eat out the pan.
No, I've got to dish it. Got to make it look right.
That chicken is going to taste like absolute thumb.
That's already been in bum.
Thumb in bum.
Right. There we go. Do you know what? If it wasn't so shit, that wouldn't look terrible.
No. Right.
Okay, well that looks horrible.
What do we think though, just by looking at it? Do you think when we put her on the Off the Hook Worst Chef Awards, is she going to be high as the worst chef or lower?
Again, it's a strange one because her food plated up. If we didn't know the process or see the horrificness,
it looks quite pleasant, doesn't it?
You go okay. So really, it's all in the tasting. So what? Oh, it's tough.
I think what I'm going to do first, I'm going to try the noodles with some of the raw peppercorns.
Let me just cut this open just to make sure the chicken is good.
Chicken
is like well and truly cooked.
and I guarantee you, the way she cooked hers, it was raw. So I've done this just for my health.
Cooked. How long did we cook that chicken? That was probably 20 minutes.
So 20 minutes in a fucking boiling pan. All right.
Bubbling in squash.
Try some of these noodles. Here we go. It's beautiful.
No, it's not. Is it really?
It is.
Fuck off.
This actually tastes really good.
Fuck off. No way.
It actually tastes really good. It's a bit too sour, but it's good.
That is actually good.
It's actually good. The noodles are good.
What?
Let's have a bit of the chicken. Now the chicken, frozen chicken.
That's good chicken there.
Is my pet peeve because when you freeze chicken, and then you cook it, not only is it not fresh anymore, and you risk food poisoning, but it takes all the flavour away. It has a particular taste, frozen chicken.
Oh, I'm going to get a bit of everything. It's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad.
It's actually really good. This tastes like a good Chinese.
Really? Try it.
Chicken's got a rough texture because of the frozenness. That's weird, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, guys. What are you guys doing to us with these things, with these recommendations? Because this is...
It's actually banging.
We're going back in, yeah.
Yeah. Not from now on. Fuck me.
Okay.
Try the orange.
I would say this goes down
as the best, worst recipe we've ever cooked.
Yeah, the best, shittest cook I bet they're really slight sweet.
Oh, the oranges are beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shit. And but imagine if you got like proper chicken breast from the butcher's, cooked it
Yeah.
properly, and
Instead of using orange
instead of squash, strain an orange.
Yeah,
juice
juice
an
an
orange. If you did the ingredients properly, the taste, if this is good, you know, it would be so much better. With some seasoning, that'd be beautiful.
Like cracked black pepper instead of whole black
Yeah,
pepper.
that does nothing. I'm not taste that has no benefit to
And
it
imagine
at all.
if we didn't wash our chicken in fairy liquid first.
Yeah. No need to wash your chicken in fairy liquid.
That's actually...
And I'm not a frozen chicken fan either.
actually
But
good.
that's because it's essentially been boiled.
So it's almost been stewed almost. That is delicious. Fuck.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
We should add this to the list
Okay.
of when we make a video. We'll come back
Yes.
and cook all of these properly, but we'll do this with proper ingredients, proper cooking times, nothing frozen, and I think that'd be banging.
So again, in the comments below, guys, let us know which one of the recipes that we have cooked through the whole of our cooking series, the ones that you want to see us do
That
properly.
shocks me.
Let me get the board.
Get the board, because I know where this woman's going.
Down, because the worst chef is... So she's got to
The
be...
worst chef is at the top, which is currently Candy's cooking. And she's nowhere as bad as Kay or Candy. Lucy didn't taste good at all, so she has to come fourth.
She has to come
Because the ninth place is the best.
Right, so...
Well, do you know what? Maybe
Should we put a lower?
we should put a lot. I think she should sit at 8, because I don't think that's the best one.
She's the only one that we have gone back into each.
I've actually gone back and... Do you know what? She should be 9.
Let's put her as 9. Yeah, she's going to be... Okay,
She's
Auntie
the
Jackie.
best worst chef. Auntie Jackie, you
Do
are
you know
in.
what? Surprisingly okay. Auntie Jackie, number 9.
Auntie Jackie, you are number 9 and you are currently the best chef on the board.
I never would have thought that.
No,
in a million years.
when you were cooking that, I was upset and sad and depressed. But you're finishing it as
I know,
well.
I've got to stop actually. Even the weirdly, even these
try the orange.
massive peppercorns aren't bothering me.
No.
Till next time.
Till next time. Can you hear it? Bouncing off all the metal in the kitchen.
Fuck, bro, that was...
That's not white, is it?
It's not.